Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Feel Learns English. I'm Shafi.
And I'm Tanvir. We're so happy you're here with us again.
Seriously, every time we sit down to record an episode, we imagine all of you listening somewhere out there.
Maybe you're in your room, relaxing after a long day.
Maybe you're cooking in the kitchen and trying to practice English at the same time.
Or maybe you're on the bus, looking outside the window while learning new words.
And some of you might be pretending to study.
But actually watching English videos instead.
And you know what? That's still productive.
True. Learning English is always a good use of your time.
So wherever you are right now, thank you for choosing to learn with us.
Let's start today's episode and make your English a little better than yesterday. So, Shafi, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was interesting. I tried cooking something new.
Oh, no.
Why, oh no?
Because whenever you try something new, it becomes a story.
Okay, listen. I tried making homemade pizza.
That sounds safe.
It could have been safe.
Oh, I see what you did there. Yes, it could have been delicious, but it wasn't.
Exactly.
So what happened?
I forgot to turn on the oven.
You're joking.
No, I waited 20 minutes and then said, why is this pizza still cold?
That could have been embarrassing.
It was embarrassing.
And listeners, did you hear what we just used?
Yes, could have.
That's today's topic.
Exactly. Today we're going to talk about something very powerful in English, could have and could have been.
These structures are emotional.
Yes, they're about past possibilities, things that were possible but didn't happen.
Or things that maybe happened, but we imagine a different result.
Exactly. And many learners understand could, but when they see could have, they panic.
Because now it's in the past.
And it involves imagination.
And sometimes regret.
Yes, regret is a big part of it.
Before we start the lesson properly, let's say something important. If you really want to improve your English naturally, don't just listen. Pause the audio, repeat the sentences, make your own examples.
And after this episode, write one sentence using could have in the comments. Practice makes progress.
Now, let's slowly move into the topic. First question, what does could mean?
Ability or possibility.
Exactly.
For example, when I was a child, I could run very fast. That's ability.
And it could rain today. That's possibility.
Good. Now, when we add have plus past participle, we move that idea into the past.
So could have means something was possible in the past, but it didn't happen.
Or we are imagining that it didn't happen.
Just like the pizza. It could have been delicious, but it wasn't.
Good. Now, what happens when we say could have plus past participle?
We're talking about the past, specifically something that was possible in the past, but didn't happen.
Exactly. For example, I could have studied more. What does that mean?
It means you had the ability or opportunity to study more.
But you didn't.
Right.
Another example, we could have left earlier.
Meaning it was possible to leave earlier, but we didn't leave earlier.
Yes, so remember the structure, could have plus past participle. Some examples, could have gone, could have done, could have called, could have finished, could have tried.
Now let's bring some emotion into this. Native speakers often use could have when talking about regret.
For example, I could have told her the truth.
That sounds heavy.
Yes, because it shows regret. You had the chance, but you didn't take it.
Another example, he could have won the match.
Meaning he had the ability,
But he didn't win.
Exactly. Now let's compare something very important. I could go versus I could have gone.
The first one is present or future possibility. The second one is past possibility.
Yes, I could go to the party means maybe I will go. The party hasn't happened yet.
But I could have gone to the party means the party already happened and I didn't go.
That's the key difference. Now let's talk about could have been. This one adds something interesting.
Yes, because now we're talking about a state or situation, not just an action.
Exactly. For example, it could have been worse.
Very common sentence.
Yes, when something bad happens but not too bad, we say, well, it could have been worse.
Meaning there were worse possibilities.
Another example, that could have been dangerous,
Meaning it wasn't dangerous in the end.
but it had the potential to be dangerous.
Exactly.
Now, let's go back to your pizza story.
Oh no.
That pizza could have been amazing,
It could have been the best homemade pizza ever.
but instead it was cold bread with toppings.
That could have been a cooking disaster.
But thankfully, it wasn't worse.
See? Real life grammar. Ah, yes, the disaster.
You said it could have been delicious. That means there was a real possibility it would be delicious.
But reality was very different.
Exactly. Now let's create a small emotional scene. Imagine someone misses a flight. They say, I could have caught the flight if I had left earlier.
That sentence shows regret and also condition.
Yes, they had the opportunity, but they didn't act in time.
And listeners, think about your own life. Have you ever said, I could have done better?
That's very common after exams.
Yes, or I could have tried harder.
Or even in relationships.
Exactly. Could have is often connected to feelings.
Now let's clarify the grammar carefully. Structure: subject plus could have plus past participle. Examples: I could have gone. She could have called. They could have finished.
Now for could have been, structure. Subject plus could have been plus adjective or noun. Examples: it could have been better. He could have been a doctor. She could have been famous.
Wait, that last one is interesting.
Yes, she could have been famous. That means she had the potential.
But she didn't become famous.
Exactly.
Important grammar point. Now, something very important. We do not say, I could have went.
No,
The correct form is, I could have gone,
because after have, we use the past participle.
not the simple past. Very important for grammar accuracy. Quick speaking practice. I'll say a wrong sentence. You correct it. Wrong. I could have saw him.
Correct. I could have seen him.
Good. Wrong. She could have did it.
Correct. She could have done it.
Excellent. Before we finish part 1, let's summarize gently.
Could have equals past possibility that didn't happen.
Could have been equals past possible situation or state that were possible but became something different.
Good. Now this is where learners usually get confused because we also have would have and should have.
Yes, and they look very similar.
Very similar, but the meaning changes, and if you mix them, your sentence may sound strange or even emotionally wrong.
Let's compare slowly. I could have called you. What does that mean?
It means it was possible for you to call, but you didn't.
Yes, it focuses on ability or possibility. Now, I would have called you.
That sounds like something stopped you.
Exactly. Would have usually means I wanted to, but something prevented me. For example, I would have called you, but I lost my phone.
So would have often needs a reason.
Yes. Now, I should have called you.
That sounds like guilt.
Exactly. Should have equals obligation or responsibility that you didn't do. So listen carefully. Could have equals possible.
Would have means intended but prevented.
Should have equals the correct thing to do, but you didn't do it.
3 different emotions.
Yes, and English is emotional. Let's make it real. Imagine your friend is upset. They say, you didn't come to my birthday party. You reply, I could have come.
That sounds a bit careless.
Yes, it sounds like it was possible, but you chose not to. Now if you say, I would have come, but I was sick,
That sounds better.
because now you explain. And if you say, I should have come,
That sounds like regret.
Exactly. Different modal, different feeling.
Daily conversation examples.
Let's go deeper into daily conversation. Example 1. You see someone running very fast to catch a bus. The bus leaves. You say, he could have caught the bus.
Meaning he had the chance, but he missed it.
Yes. Now, he could have been on time.
That sounds more like the result.
Exactly. The first sentence talks about the action, catching the bus. The second talks about the situation or state, being on time.
Action versus result.
Perfect.
The second one talks about the situation. Now something interesting. Sometimes could have can sound like criticism. For example, you could have told me.
Ah, that tone.
Yes, it means you had the chance, but you didn't, and it can sound disappointed.
So tone matters.
Always. Grammar plus emotion equals real English.
Small story time. Let's create a small story. Imagine a student fails an exam. He says, I could have studied more.
Honest reflection.
Yes. Now his teacher says, you could have passed.
That sounds encouraging, but also pointing at a missed opportunity.
Exactly. And later the student thinks, it could have been different.
Now that's emotional.
Yes, that sentence shows reflection about a life outcome.
Positive imagination.
Now let's talk about could have been and positive imagination. For example, you could have been a great singer.
Meaning you had talent.
Yes, but maybe you chose another path. Or this trip could have been amazing.
But something went wrong.
Exactly. Could have been often appears when reality didn't match potential.
Pronunciation focus.
Now I want to talk about pronunciation. In real conversation, native speakers don't clearly say could have. They often say coulda.
Yes, fast English.
So instead of could have gone, you'll hear could have gone. Instead of could have been, you'll hear could have been.
If learners don't recognize the sound, they get confused while listening.
Exactly. They hear I could have gone and think it's something new, but it's just the short form of could have. Quick correction practice. Let's practice correcting common mistakes. Wrong. I could have went there.
Correct. I could have gone there.
Good. Wrong. She could have ate earlier.
Correct. She could have eaten earlier.
Perfect. Always remember, after have, use the past participle. Strong surprise, drama. Now something interesting. Sometimes could have is used for strong surprise. For example, that could have killed you.
That sounds dramatic.
Yes, it shows shock. It means the situation was very dangerous, even if nothing bad happened in the end.
Like when someone crosses the street without looking and a car almost hits them?
Exactly. You might say, that could have been serious.
Or even, you could have gotten hurt.
Strong emotion, strong warning. Yes, it means something dangerous almost happened. Or when someone says, you could have told me.
That sounds emotional.
Exactly. So could have is not only grammar, it's feeling. A common situation. Imagine this. You miss a train by 1 minute. You say, I could have caught it if I had run.
That's the third conditional structure.
Yes, advanced learners will recognize that. But beginners, don't worry. Just understand the idea. It was possible in the past, but it didn't happen. Mini conversation. Why didn't you apply for that job?
I could have applied, but I was scared.
So fear stopped you.
Yes.
Now imagine years later you say, that job could have changed my life.
Wow.
That shows strong reflection. Make it personal. Listeners, now I want you to think about one sentence from your own life, something you could have done, something that could have been different.
That makes the lesson personal.
Yes, because language becomes powerful when it connects to your real experiences. Deep summary. Before we move on, let's summarize the deeper meaning.
Could have equals past possibility.
Could have been equals a past possible situation or state.
Could have, often used for regret,
Reflection.
criticism,
Surprise.
missed opportunities,
Imagining different results.
and sometimes relief.
Like, that accident could have been worse.
meaning I'm thankful it wasn't worse.
Conversation time. All right, now this is the most important part, conversation time.
Yes, real English, real reactions, real life.
Because understanding grammar is one thing.
Using it naturally is another.
Exactly. So in this part, we'll act out small daily situations and use could have and could have been naturally. No grammar stress, just conversation. Situation 1, you're late. Let's imagine this situation. You're late to meet your friend. You're 30 minutes late.
I know, traffic was terrible.
You could have left earlier.
Ouch, that one hurts.
Yes, notice the tone. You could have left earlier. That sentence isn't just grammar, it carries mild blame.
It sounds like you're saying the problem was my responsibility.
Exactly. Same structure, different emotion.
It sounds like it was possible, but you didn't do it.
Exactly. Now let's soften it. I guess you could have left earlier, but traffic happens.
Oh, that sounds kinder.
Yes, tone changes everything. Same grammar, different feeling.
Situation, exam results day.
New situation. It's exam results day.
How did you do?
I passed, but barely.
You could have scored higher.
True, I didn't study enough.
That sentence shows missed potential.
Exactly. Now imagine someone says, the exam could have been easier.
Ah, now we're shifting the blame to the exam.
Yes, that's interesting. Could have equals action. Could have been equals situation.
Relationships.
Let's go into relationships. Imagine someone says, we broke up.
Oof,
And the friend replies, it could have worked.
that's emotional.
Yes, it means there was possibility. Now, it could have been different.
That sounds reflective.
Exactly. Both are about the past. Both imagine an alternative reality.
Quick emotional practice.
Situation. You forgot someone's birthday.
Oh no.
What could you say?
I could have remembered. I'm so sorry.
Good. Now imagine you prepared a surprise party, but something went wrong.
It could have been perfect.
Yes. See the difference?
Work situation.
Boss says the client canceled the contract.
Ouch.
The employee replies, we could have prepared better.
Taking responsibility.
Exactly. Now imagine someone says that project could have been successful.
That talks about the outcome.
Yes, not the action, the final result.
Longer, natural conversation.
Why didn't you travel last summer?
I could have traveled to Italy, but I saved money instead.
Nice choice, responsible.
But sometimes I think it could have been an amazing trip.
That sentence carries nostalgia.
Yes, not deep regret, just wondering about another version of life.
And that's why could have is powerful. It lets us talk about the lives we didn't live.
See? That's natural. No grammar thinking, just meaning.
Exactly. Now, something important for learners, don't overuse it. Some students start saying could have in every sentence.
Like what?
I could have eaten. I could have slept. I could have watched TV.
That sounds strange without context.
Yes, could have needs a reason or emotional meaning. It's not random.
Quick natural correction practice.
I'll say a sentence, you correct it in your head. Wrong. I could have did that. Pause. Correct. I could have done that. Good.
Wrong. She could have went earlier. Pause. Correct. She could have gone earlier.
Situation practice. Now I'll give a situation. You create a sentence. Situation 1. You missed a job interview because you overslept. What would you say?
I could have gotten that job.
Excellent. Situation 2. You almost had a car accident, but nothing serious happened.
That could have been dangerous.
Perfect. Situation 3. You didn't call your parents.
I could have called them.
Yes. See, you're already thinking naturally. Not always regret. Now let's go deeper. Sometimes could have is used for imagination, not regret. For example, that movie could have won an award.
Even if it didn't.
Yes, you're just expressing your opinion about its potential. No guilt, no sadness, just possibility.
A funny example.
Uh-oh.
Imagine someone tries to jump over a small wall and falls. You say, "You could have broken your leg."
That sounds dramatic.
Yes, but very natural in English. It shows shock or strong reaction.
Pronunciation practice. Let's talk about pronunciation again in fast speech. Native speakers don't clearly say could have. They say could have. So, it could have been worse becomes,
It could have been worse.
say it fast.
Could have been worse.
Good, smooth, natural. Good. Practice that rhythm. Now, something important. Sometimes learners confuse could be and could have been.
Yes, big difference. Could be equals present possibility. For example, it could be raining. Could have been equals past possibility. It could have been raining.
Time changes everything. Now, before we finish this part, I want you to feel something. Language is not just rules, it's storytelling.
When you say it could have been different, you are imagining another life.
That's powerful.
Yes, and English becomes beautiful when you understand emotional grammar.
Memory tricks and summary. Now let's make everything very simple again. We'll summarize, give you memory tricks, and help you feel confident using this structure without fear.
Because fear blocks fluency.
Tanvir, let's start with one simple memory trick. If you hear could have, think it was possible, but it didn't happen.
Short and clear.
I could have called you. It was possible. I didn't call. Simple.
Now, if you hear could have been, think the situation was possible, but reality was different. It could have been better, meaning it wasn't better.
So one is about action.
Yes, the other is about situation or state. That makes it very clear.
3 short real-life scenes.
Scene 1. You forgot to save your computer file. It disappeared. You say, I could have saved it.
That hurts. Regret.
Scene 2. You almost slipped on the stairs, but caught the railing. You say, that could have been serious.
Relief, exactly.
Scene 3. You see someone with great talent who never tried. You say, she could have been amazing.
That sounds reflective.
Yes. You see how emotional these sentences are?
Now, something very important to clarify. Could have does not always mean sadness. Sometimes it's neutral. For example, we could have taken a taxi.
Simple observation. No regret, no blame. Just stating what was possible.
Exactly. Just a suggestion about the past.
Yes. Or, they could have won the game. That's just analysis. No deep regret. Just possibility.
Now let's remove fear completely. Some learners think, oh no, past participle, grammar, conditional. Stop. Forget the labels. Just remember.
Could plus have plus third form of the verb. Gone, done, seen, eaten, written, spoken.
And with been, it connects to adjectives or nouns.
Yes. Could have been happy, could have been famous, could have been late. Very natural.
Final quick fluency practice. I'll say a situation, you pause and create a sentence in your head. Ready?
Situation 1. You didn't study and failed the test.
Pause. Possible answer, I could have studied harder.
Good.
Situation 2. You almost had a car accident.
Pause. That could have been dangerous.
Perfect. Situation 3. You didn't accept a job offer and now regret it.
Pause. I could have taken that job.
Excellent. You see, you're thinking in English now.
Encouraging and reflection. Now, something encouraging. Don't use could have to punish yourself.
Yes, it shows regret, but it also shows awareness. When you say, I could have done better, it means you're growing.
That's a healthy mindset. Exactly. English grammar can actually teach life lessons.
Before we end, let's compare one last time. Could go equals present possibility.
Could have gone equals past possibility.
Could be equals present state possibility.
Could have been equals past state possibility.
Time changes the meaning. That's the key. Positive ending. Now let's end with something positive. My English could have stayed weak, but...
But you chose to learn.
Nice!
Excellent. Every time you practice, you change the future, not the past.
And that's powerful. If today's episode helped you understand could have and could have been, make sure you like this episode, subscribe to the channel, and write one sentence using could have in the comments.
Practice makes progress, and don't be afraid of mistakes.
Your English could have improved earlier, but today is the best day to continue.
Exactly. Thank you for listening.
See you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.